Hey guys, this is Jon
and Austin.
There's another episode of the Meatgistics podcast. We are brought to you by Walton's.
Everything but the meat.
There you go. Nice one, producer Patrick. So this is going to be a short one today. I just got back. I was out of town for a little bit of time. I was in California. It was
living it up.
Interesting. It was expensive. It was, oh my good Lord, was it expensive. So I went on a golf trip with some friends. We've been planning it for a long time. We played this one place, Oak Quarry, that was going to be a 7.5 hour round. Like that's what we were on pace for. At like the seventh hole, we're like, we're done. We're done. We'll play it at 9 and then try and get our
Were
some
you
of our
walking?
money back. No.
With carts.
Yep.
Wow.
It was unbelievable. It was pretty, but that's insane. Anyway, so the next day we played Torrey Pines, and Torrey Pines is getting ready for the PGA. So they let their rough grow.
Oh.
And then, listen, if you're not in the fairway, forget it. Even if you could happen to find your ball, which good luck with that. Like the funniest part is it's kind of wide open and you could just look around and everybody was just looking in the fairway for balls. It got to the point where like, if you found one that wasn't yours, you'd call out to other groups, be like, hey, are you playing a precept, blah, blah, blah. Like it was insane.
That's hilarious.
So yeah, that was tough. Then we played Trump National in fog like you can't believe. Like we could see 20 feet ahead of us for the first like hour.
So it wasn't even like, oh, this looks awesome. You're just like, oh, this might be ruined.
It was still super fun because it was weird.
Yeah.
And then once it cleared out, it was gorgeous. But they had like redone the fairways there, so it was like hitting off the head of a balding man. Like that's the only way I can describe it.
Okay.
And then the last day we played this place called Monarch Beach, and I knew what the cost was going into it. Like I was aware, and I had agreed to pay this amount to play 18. But hitting accept on a $380 round of golf was like.
How much was Torrey Pines then?
$190.
Okay.
So
still
Torrey
expensive.
Pines, yeah, Torrey Pines is public.
Okay.
This other place is private. So,
Okay.
And then thank good Lord Trump was covered because those rounds go from like 450 to 1200. So
wow.
We got very, very lucky there, but it was an absolute blast. One of the guys we went with has a sister-in-law that lives out there. She sells high-end meats to restaurants. So she brought down a Wagyu tomahawk and a couple of sirloins.
How sure are we that these were like legitimate meat products and they weren't stolen?
Oh, nice.
I mean,
Where
that's
there
what
was a
she
shipment.
Does
I know,
for a
but
living.
we've talked about multiple news articles about
yeah,
people selling things to restaurants, meat
I
being
trust
stolen
Kelly.
goods.
It's a family member. I think it's okay. But yeah, that was absolutely incredible. So great time, but 4 hours of sleep on Friday night because I had to catch the flight. Like 3 hours of sleep on Saturday night because we were up partying and had to drive like 2.5 hours the next day.
You guys listening to a lot of Kesha or something?
No Kesha. No Kesha was played.
What's a part? We're partying. Is it like there's a rumbling of music in the background and you guys are just drinking
music as we were.
So, okay, the quietest party of all time.
No, we were just yelling at each other because everybody was arguing about everything, but like in a good way. And then, anyways, no sleep and then flight. So I am beat and I've got a ton of stuff to catch up on. You've got other things going on. So we're going to do this fast as I waste time talking about that. But yeah, the Wagyu is so good, but it's so different than regular beef. Like the taste is not completely different, but it's a way different animal. Like I like it, but I wouldn't want it all the time. I determined that the other night. I was like, this is a good treat every once in a while. But if you gave me the option, I have to eat 5 regular steaks in a week or 5 Wagyu steaks in a week, I'm taking the 5 regular steaks, I think.
I don't know.
You're against me on this?
I might be because
Okay.
I would agree that it is kind of an every once in a while, but I could eat 5 in a row just fine. Like it depends. Like if we're talking like a choice or select, or are we talking prime? Because if it was prime, I'd probably take prime over Wagyu like on a long-term basis.
Yeah.
But on a long-term basis, I might take Wagyu over like a select or choice. Because sometimes you get stuff that's just not that. It's just not
true.
good. And Wagyu is always going to be good. You're just going to eat a little bit less of it because it's fatty and filling.
Yeah, it's very filling. Like, you don't need a ton of it with all that fat.
Yeah.
I still ate a ton of it, but you don't need to. They were also making potatoes and other things I was uninterested in. So, yeah.
Come on,
corn on
guys.
the cob. Come on, get out of here.
Ugh.
It was terrible. But okay, so I get off the plane last night and I've got texts from you, Tex, and a few other people showing something I can't believe was there.
The Northern Lights.
The Northern Lights were here in Wichita, Kansas.
So do you know they're supposed to be even bigger tonight?
Yeah, so I'm excited for that. All right, so tell me about how you saw them. Like, did somebody tell you, hey, go outside, or you just happen to see them?
I knew that something was coming because I heard like, hey, there's like storms, blah, blah, blah. And then it just kind of, I forgot about it. And then all of a sudden I was like, hey, there's something supposed to be going on. So I got on X and I'm like, Northern Lights, Kansas. And like, yeah, boom, you see all these pictures. I'm like, okay, gotta go outside and look. And I went outside at first, and I mean, like, lights on the outside of my house are on. And I'm like, I don't see anything as I'm standing in the garage. But I walk out, get past the lights, and I'm like, oh no.
Yeah.
Like, that's legit. The whole northern sky was like lit up. Now I say lit up. The picture I sent you, it overinflates it. I didn't edit it, didn't do any tweaking to it. But when you take a picture at night, your phone does its quote unquote night mode thing. Mm-hmm. So the exposure stays open for like 3 seconds. And it really captures it. So
it is more dramatic in the pictures you sent me.
Yeah.
Okay.
So imagine that picture like muted 50%? 30 to 50%. Okay. Like, it's all so there, but awesome. Not that bright.
Right.
Yeah, it's still really cool.
Okay.
It's like when people take pictures of constellations from far, right? It's like, we used to give someone that worked here a hard time. We're like, that's not really what that looks like. That's like
edited that.
That's
even
the interpreted version.
Exactly.
Yeah, because the shutter stays open for
forever. Now, my plan is to, if they do show up tonight, I'm going to drive north of 254 onto one of those dirt roads to get a really good look at it.
Yeah.
The Northern Lights killer strikes again. That's going to be your, that's going to be your new MO. We should find out what
he's doing tonight.
Oh, yeah.
You know. Did you show the kids?
No. Told them about it, but they were in bed. And then this morning, I had a lot of other things going on and getting them ready for school and everything. So I'll show them, but no, I didn't show them.
So this isn't the type of thing you'd let Leo stay up till like 8 o'clock for?
Oh yeah, if they're going on tonight, I'll let them stay up and watch it. Yeah.
What is this? Is not meat processing. What is Leo's bedtime?
Like ideally, like 7:30.
Okay. And he's 5 now, 4 now.
6. He's almost 7.
How many hours this kid getting? Jesus.
His bedtime probably should be later, but he does well with it. He actually falls asleep faster than his sister does. His sister's 3, and like, she needs that bedtime, but she doesn't want to. It's the whole thing. But they go to bed together, and it works. Some point he's gonna have to be later than her, but he does, as long as he will do it.
Go
keep the early bedtime.
Yeah. So. Sleep's good for a kid. All right, I've got some warmed up snack sticks here. They're no longer warmed up, unfortunately. Now,
what are they? Throw me one. Down the gullet.
They're not that bad.
They're just not warm. They're certainly not cold.
Beehive barbecue.
No
habanero barbecue.
Yeah, come on.
Sorry, my bad.
Gross.
I didn't get the heat at first. The first bite, all I get is sweet, and that's what's on my mind was the beehive. But
so these are ones with smooth acid. The more I use it, the more I think I prefer smooth acid over encapsulated citric acid.
I don't know. I like the direct in your face punch from the encapsulated citric acid.
There's still a punch there with the smooth acid. It's just not as intense.
Yeah. It's good. I think more people would like this, but I still prefer just regular citric acid.
So it would be right of us to probably like recommend this as much as we recommend ECA or encapsulated citric acid.
I wouldn't still, just because ECA is what everybody knows.
Yeah.
I'd say it's a good alternative, but I wouldn't push it in front of.
Okay.
What are the positives of the smooth acid?
So it's a mix of 2 different types. It is
citric acid and lactic acid.
And it's just a little bit smoother. It doesn't quite have the same pop to it. Like,
Ooh.
Did you get something there?
I just got a pocket of it.
Really?
Yeah.
Of the smooth acid?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
It's making my cheeks like, ooh, tighten up. Mm-hmm.
Phil, what kind of colors are you seeing right now?
All right. So we're getting very, very close to our Thanks Black Monday sale. It will start here in just about a week, and it's going to run. It'll be in 3 phases. The first phase is from the start of the sale to Black Friday, which this year is the 28th. Then we start the second sale Black Friday. The second sale, which starts on Black Friday and goes to Cyber Monday, which is December 1st. Last sale is on December 1st only. We will be doing a very long live stream during that time. We're actually going to go from 1 till 5 o'clock, and we're going to have some guests coming on to break up the monotony of just Austin and I, but also to give Austin and I a break. Like, that is a long time to just sit up there. The first time we did it and just like, we had no guests, no nothing. It was just you and me for 5 hours.
That was brutal.
That was brutal.
I don't know. I don't remember half of it anymore. It's been, I mean, when did we did that such a long time ago? I just look back and I'm like, oh, it was fun. I don't remember the bad parts.
What year do you think that was?
I must say it was 8 years ago.
I don't think it was.
Maybe
7.
Maybe.
I was going to say 2018. That's 7. Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's a long time.
I think it was.
It was before we started doing like live
before,
streams or the podcast.
I think it was before I got married. I think it was before 17. I think it was 16.
No.
Yeah.
No, because I didn't work here.
You weren't here. He wasn't here for it. Yeah. It was just you and me in the room. Wow. Anyways, that's insane. But make sure you join us for that. That'll be December 1st. We're going to start at 1 p.m. Central Standard Time. We've got a bunch of giveaway packages planned. We're going to do a bunch of gift cards. We're going to draw winners for all sorts of things. We're going to have some flash sale stuff planned, but we're also going to take your guys' recommendations on what we should put on flash sale. We are also working on something that we really think you'll like. They're more excited. I'm more nervous.
I was going to say the funnest thing you haven't mentioned, I'm waiting for.
Call-ins.
Live call-ins.
You guys will be able to call in and talk to us on the live stream.
Which reminds me, I haven't actually set this up yet. But I'll set this up today.
What we're gonna do, right? Someone stop me if I say this wrong. We're gonna have a cell phone up here with a number on it that we'll provide to you guys, and you can just call, and we're gonna listen through it. The audio will be provided through this too. Okay, all right.
It's gonna be awesome.
Come with good questions, appropriate questions, and yeah, it'll be fun.
Yeah, it'll be cool. I think we'll probably flash the number across the screen. So those just tuning in, even if you don't hear this, you can participate. And yeah, don't get banned. Don't get
right.
Don't get banned.
I will be quick with that hang up button. I'm letting you know.
If I can't get the special call queue set up, we'll just hand out your personal cell phone, and we'll just use your cell phone. And it'll be fine.
Rad.
I would wonder though if we couldn't set up a number and have it forwarded to my number.
Oh, we could. Yeah. We ideally it'll be a separate number, and we'll just run a separate phone app on our cell phone, because I want to set it up so people can call in and be on hold, and we'll answer in the order. Yeah, I want a queue, so we should be able to do that.
We need to. Whoa, there it is.
Did you get a pocket?
Oh yeah. Whoa,
it's great.
I don't think it was a pocket of smooth acid. I think it was a pocket of the seasoning.
I don't know. Whatever it was fantastic. It was a great experience on my side.
Yes, that is a lot. Woo. We'll have to leave messages for him in the queue too. Like record some stuff.
That might be a thing. We'll leave like a secret coupon code, or like
that's kind of neat.
It's not bad.
It's a great idea.
Make people call in. Be like, the only way you get the coupon is you got to call in, but you also got to sit on hold for.
Yeah, maybe a while.
But yeah, we're trying to almost treat it like a radio station, like get that caller number 10 or whatever. So
yep, we will be doing things like that. I think we're going to do things like that as well. Did I tell you, or I didn't tell you this morning? I figured out how we can work the giveaway thing the way we were talking about.
Yeah, okay.
Very close to what we were talking about, just not quite.
Okay, so, close enough though.
Close enough.
Close enough. Cool.
We tested it. All right. Moving on, we've got two Meatgistics stories, not Meatgistics. We got two Meat Matter stories today, and I don't have a wild card because I didn't have time to put anything together. But first story is that Cargill is being investigated by the Department of Justice.
Uh-oh.
I mean, not uh-oh.
Uh-oh for them.
Uh-oh for them. Cargill is one of four meatpacking giants accused by President Donald Trump of collusion, price fixing, and manipulation. This is a quote from him. For too long, a handful of giant meat packers have squeezed America's cattle producers, shrunk herds, and jacked up prices at the grocery store. President Trump previously took to social media on Friday to order an investigation into Cargill, Tyson Foods, JBS, and National Beef. Attorney General Pam Bondi said an investigation was underway at the Department of Justice. So a few things here. One, I do want to point out that it says he took to social media on Friday to order an investigation into Cargill. I mean, it was obviously going on, but that framing is so funny to me. It's like, we've gotten to the point with social media now where presidents are ordering investigations through it. It's like, hey, do this.
Classic.
Yeah. But the shrunk herds part, are we really putting that on the big four?
No.
Right. Because how would it be? I was reading that and I was trying to think, like, my immediate thought was like, they're behind the shrinking herds. This isn't all an anti-meat conspiracy by the big four meat people. And then I'm like, they don't really have any power over that other than driving down prices so less people want to get involved into ranching, but that's ancillary.
Well, if they were, it wouldn't make sense for them to be behind it. It happens because there's a drought and people take beef in to be slaughtered because they don't have anything else to do with them.
They can't keep them alive,
and they're not. If someone was making, if the ranchers were making more money to do it, they would do it like willingly. But otherwise, it's for situations outside of their control, basically. Nothing you can do.
Exactly. Okay. So I just wanted to make sure, get your opinion on that and see that there wasn't something that I was missing.
No.
Because that's happened a few times where I think like, oh, it's this. And you're like, nah, I don't think it is. Cargill obviously didn't respond right away. They're obviously going to have some lawyers on this. But for more than a year, beef packers have been operating at a loss due to the tight cattle supply and strong demand. That's from the Meat Institute's president, Juliana Potts. Supply of cattle is at its lowest level in decades, while demand for beef is rising. Donald Trump previously announced a quadrupling of Argentine beef imports to potentially lower beef prices, a move that's been largely denounced by American producers, which honestly, I totally understand why they would be against that. We talked about it here a couple of weeks ago and said it would help in the short term, but in the long term, once you start bringing in more beef from another country, I don't see it as something that's going to end.
It's just another market manipulation that doesn't benefit us in the long term, I don't think.
I agree. I think it would be a short-term fix and a long-term pain.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you were raising your hand.
Sir, excuse me.
I have a comment.
Just scratching my neck.
This investigation will root out any illegal collusion, restore fair competition, and protect our food security. So the illegal collusion one there, and you and I have talked about this many times, we don't really have a true free market anymore. But collusion is always going to be a problem and something that needs to be monitored for.
If we want to encourage competition and blah, 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 we're going to start handing out grants to small processors again. Because
we like that.
When all this started going crazy during and just after COVID, I mean, that was their solution. And to be honest, there still is some grant money that floats around at times. Mm-hmm. It's not like it was, but is that the next step? Is that anything that happens? I don't know. And that's one of those things where on one hand, I look at it and I'm like, that's great for our industry, being the small to mid-sized processors.
Yeah.
But on the other hand, it's not good. It's another short-term fix, long-term pain, but I don't know. It's more market manipulation. And
it is. But I mean, this is a many, many $1 billion of a year industry. Some investment in it to keep competition fair seems reasonable. I mean, it does.
I don't know. I think either way, there's an upside and there's a dounside.
Sure.
So,
We're not going to talk about it, but I saw another article today that was about Argentinian, some huge one down there is pushing for stronger climate like restrictions on cattle producing. It's like, yeah, because you can afford to do that and the smaller guys can't. So you're just trying to push them out of business with that.
yeah.
But the entire beef value chain is strongest when supply is balanced by demand. Beef packers remain committed to ensuring safe, delicious, and nutrient-dense beef remains affordable to American families who rely on it for nourishment. That is from Anna Potts, the president of the Meat Institute. The big four, Tyson, Cargill, and National Beef, slaughter over 80% of U.S. cattle cut for meats. It's just nuts. Absolutely nuts. But we've talked about them enough times. All right, moving on. We've got Direct Act would legalize sale of state-inspected meat on the internet. So a new bill introduced in the Senate would allow meat processors who are under state inspection to sell through the internet. Sponsored by Sidney Hines-Smith, Roger Marshall, Tommy Tuberville, which is still ridiculous to me. The Direct Act seeks to amend the Federal Meat Inspection Act and the Poultry Products Inspection Act to legalize the online direct-to-sale of meat and poultry for producers, processors, and small meat markets. As we look at markets now and into the future, we should explore every opportunity to help family farms and ranchers succeed. That's from Hyde Smith, who seems to be the main one behind this. She is out of Missouri. Nope. Mississippi. Specifically, the Direct Act would amend retail exemptions under federal meat inspection statutes and would allow processors, butchers, and other retailers to sell normal retail quantities, 300 pounds of beef. Seems like a lot.
It's like a half a beef.
Yeah, that's not, I wouldn't say that's a normal.
Yeah, not
right.
Yeah, not normal.
Not normal. 100 pounds of pork and 27.5 pounds of lamb of state-inspected meat online to customers across state lines. Furthermore, the act would impact the 27 states with meat inspection programs that are equal to the FMIA standards and subject to FSIS protocols. Like many states, Kansas has strong meat inspection standards that already meet federal requirements. By creating a simple exemption, the Direct Act uplifts our ranchers by empowering them to sell their high-quality beef in innovative ways and across state lines.
Not that I disagree with this,
Yep.
but to play devil's advocate,
Sure.
if our Kansas meat processing inspection already meets or exceeds federal standards, why don't all our local guys just go federal inspection instead of being state inspected?
The cost involved with it?
Yeah. I don't know. I assume that cost is probably the answer there, but I still look at it and I'm like, I don't know. Maybe the answer is just letting them stay state, but have the state mimic the federal and then go that way. I don't know. I don't know how they do. I haven't read the whole bill.
Yeah.
But I like the idea of it.
Oh, I love the idea of it.
But
I think it's excellent.
I also just look at it and I'm like, why don't people just do federal anyways? Unless you just have no intention there at all. But especially in today's day and age, like being e-commerce stuff, like it's probably also the circles that I run in on my social media accounts.
Sure.
But I get videos almost every day of this processor talking about what comes in their half a beef deal, what this processor does for packaging, what these people do for shipping. I had one last night where a guy's talking about how much beef he puts in a box and with dry ice and he ships it wherever. In my mind, that's crazy because I'm going to buy from somebody that's actually local to me.
Right.
But if you want to sell, people will pay. They'll pay for you to ship it on dry ice.
Absolutely.
And that's a big market out there because if you're a local meat guy in a town of 10,000 people, and now all of a sudden you have access to ship to anyone in the country, and there's 400 million people here, like your market just got a lot bigger.
Oh,
so
God, yeah.
I would be doing what I could to get that expanse there, but
I think who's really going to benefit from this is probably the people who have spent time growing their internet presence already. So you're going to find like a smaller, not smaller, but like a medium-sized processor in Wyoming who's already done a great job like creating a story around their brand, showing that they're cattle on the range, showing them cutting the meat and like talking about sales. And now they can leverage all of that content they already have for a national audience. I think people who already have that are really going to have a huge leg up in the game.
Yeah. It'll be interesting to see what happens.
I do worry about AI with this though.
Like, worry about everything with AI.
I know,
like,
but how many videos are people going to create that aren't actually their plant, aren't actually their
cattle,
that just looks like it?
Yeah, but that's also a lawsuit waiting to happen. As soon as
Why?
False advertising.
Just look at the amount of fingers on a hand.
If you don't know, they're perfect now. Fingers are perfect.
If you're advertising, they're like, hey, this is where it comes from and this is what we do, and someone finds out that's not what you do, you're going to get sued and you're going to go out of business.
If you don't say this is our facility, if you just show some cattle walking in a field, show somebody cutting meat, and don't say like here's our processing floor. So it's had something like buy high quality, locally grown.
Yeah. Even then, I think the court of public opinion will take care of it.
Yeah, sure.
People might get a leg up, but it goes to what we were saying about some of the other stuff earlier, short term versus long term.
Right.
People might get a short term leg up, but long term they won't make it.
Yeah. Okay.
I don't know.
I'll buy that. But yeah, no, I love this. I think it's awesome. This kind of, if you remember, New Hampshire started doing something like this. New Hampshire, Maine, a few other places up there a couple of years ago, and I was a big fan of it because I like the idea of being able to buy whatever I want from anywhere I want.
Yeah.
I don't want the government telling me, no, you can't sell to me, or that person can't sell to me.
Yeah. I'm still concerned that it goes through though, because this isn't the first time it's been brought up. We've talked about this within the last year.
Yeah, but we talked about it on a small scale. This should be nationwide.
Yeah.
So the way I read that though, does that mean that there are 23 states that have no state inspection? So you're either federally inspected or not inspected at all?
Or you're custom retail exempt.
I did not realize that there was that many.
Mm-hmm.
I thought it was a lot less than that.
Yeah. I mean,
what are those state meat processing associations doing? Why aren't they pushing for state inspection?
Federal works out fine. Like I don't know. It's a touchy subject. I mean, that's why there's 27 states that have it, 23
it's about
don't.
half and half.
Like you're split.
Yeah.
Touchy subject, but yeah, some people think you need the state. Some people think you only need the federal. It's like anything else in this world. There's two viewpoints, and people like taking stands on both sides. But
yeah, having both does seem excessive. Really does. But all right,
pause.
Stopping.
This is why I was going to raise my hand. I have a game I want you guys to play. Do you have a couple minutes?
You got a few?
Yeah.
Perfect. So I was watching those things where they're randomized. You pick the best basketball team based off of they randomize a team, and then you go and you pick players, and whoever has the best team at the end.
At the end.
So
I pick, he picks.
Exactly.
Okay.
But we're going to do meat products, and you guys are going to pick your favorite seasoning to try to pick the best team. So I've got this randomized.
Real quick, let me just. Yeah. Once something's been used, it can't be used again. You can't use
it again.
Okay.
Yeah. So
we need to keep notes.
You pick a number between 1 and 5, John, and
Me?
so do you, Austin. Yeah, pick a number right now.
I've got mine.
No, tell me.
Oh, 8.
No, 1 and 5.
2.
4.
So he's 2, he's 4. All right, heads or tails, John?
Tails.
Okay. It was tails, so you get to go first. Are you ready? You picked 4, correct?
I picked 4.
Okay, cool. Are you ready?
I'm very confused.
Yes, I'm confused, but I'm ready.
You'll get it.
I'm excited.
All right. Jerky. Pick your favorite jerky. Best jerky seasoning. Peppery au jus. All right. Austin, yours is steak.
Steak?
Yeah.
Oh.
How is this? What is going on here?
It's something that Walton sells. Yes, it has to be.
I don't understand why he's struggling.
Yeah, let's take it.
We'll do Walton's Ultimate.
I was worried who was going to get steak first. All right, John, your second pick is steak.
And I can't choose
and you can't pick that.
And it's just regular steak.
Yeah. It's a regular steak. What are you going to put on?
Non-Walton's regular ultimate steak and roast.
No, doesn't count.
No, it
Why not?
has to be something we sell.
Okay. And it doesn't. It can be anything. It doesn't have to be.
You're just gonna eat it on steak.
Okay.
Yeah.
Chad White's brisket bomb.
Yeah, we have a version of that. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Perfect. Okay, good pivot there. That could have been
Thank you.
the whole draft there. All right. Austin, your second is summer sausage.
Jalapeno.
Oh, okay. John, your third is jerky.
I get jerky twice.
Well, I don't know why it messed up and gave me jerky twice. This is AI for you.
Okay, I'll do jerky twice.
No. You don't get to.
Okay.
It's now summer sausage.
Habanero barbecue.
Okay. Brat.
Recency bias. I'm gonna go French onion.
Okay,
Yours is snack stick now.
Oh, I don't get to go. Okay.
But he doesn't pick another brat. So.
Yeah, it's Willie's.
Okay, which one have you not done? Did you do jerky yet, Austin?
He has not done jerky.
Then yours is jerky.
Bold. Walton's bold.
And then so John will finish up with brats.
Okay. This is a hard one because I could go either jalapeno popper, which is amazing, but I think I'm gonna go Philly.
Philly. Okay. It's pretty torn for me. I mean, the fact that he has ultimate steak and roast, but I really kind of I'm leaning John. We'll have to look in the comments what everyone thinks is the best team. Maybe we'll chop this up, make a short out of it. So
that sounds good to me. But yeah, no, I want to just quickly visit your hesitation on ultimate steak and roast rub. What was the other option?
We're just making sure, and then as soon as I see you getting flustered about it all, I drag it out because it's fun and entertaining.
What do you think is your best dark horse pick on your team that stands out?
I mean, peppery au jus.
Yeah, that's a great first round pick.
Yeah, I was very happy when I got that first.
Yeah,
so I could.
Perfect.
Check that out.
Austin, anything for you besides ultimate steak and roast? What sealed it?
I think you should lose just immediately because you chose a brisket seasoning for steak.
It's a salt, pepper, and garlic.
Still.
He's playing out of position.
Perfect.
He's trying to call you on it.
Yeah, no, it's perfect.
No.
The fact that you chose jalapeno over habanero barbecue.
Oh, yeah.
Really
I thought that
was
lost
way
it
too
right
much.
there.
However, I just ate, I mean, I ate 2 of them today, but like, there's way too much sugar in that.
And what was your
way
stick?
Too much sugar.
What stick did you choose, Austin?
What did you
Willie's, right?
I didn't get a
Willie's.
stick.
I don't think you got stick.
I chose taco. Taco is my favorite right now, probably.
Yeah, he had to have got a stick. You guys picked the same.
Did you
5.
say taco out loud? I don't remember.
No, I didn't.
Yeah.
I didn't get asked about snacks.
I don't think you got asked
Pretty
snacks
sure.
first.
Why wouldn't he?
Because your AI
summer,
didn't do it correctly.
Snack, brat, jerky. Yeah, he picked it third. So.
Oh, okay. We'll go back to the tape.
We'll check the tape.
All right. Well, it was a good game, Patrick. I like that.
We'll have to perfect it. Maybe try a version of it on the live stream. So
yeah,
cool.
Thanks, guys.
Thanks, Ray.
Thanks for checking out the Meatgistics podcast. To shop everything but the meat, head on over to waltons.com. To get your meat processing questions answered by experts and enthusiasts alike, head on over to our online community at meatgistics.com. Waltons, everything but the meat.